Welcome back to Meet Person Podcast. It's your host, Immanuel. I'm here with
your boy Jack, Johnny. Yes, sir. We here, man.
and let's just get right straight into this. Well, first off, welcome back. I haven't talked to you since last year, so
Yes.
first podcast of the year.
First podcast of 2024, bro. First
Mm-hmm.
episode. That's crazy,
Mm-hmm.
man.
And let's talk about, well, first thing I gotta say, all hail Michigan. All hail to the victors, the conquering heroes, the men in maize, Michigan Wolverines beating Bama. Come on. Like I've been saying all years, there's levels to this, and Michigan is on the next level like this. I've been rooting for Michigan and Washington all year long, and those are the two teams who's been proving me right after right. Come on, ESPN, where's my contract? Where's my contract, ESPN?
Hey, I gotta give you your props, your flower. Here, bro. Here, I'll give your flowers, my boy. Give your flowers, man.
Yeah, thank
Hey,
you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
you are the only person that I know in the United States right now that is like 100% from the field when it comes to these predictions, bro. I don't know what kind of water you be drinking or what's in your food, bro. But I kind of need it. I need it, bro. I need it.
I,
Like,
I wish that works. I wish my prediction can help me with my picks on Price Picks. So, like, that's the only thing I
yeah,
can't project. I can't predict what players are going to score, but I can predict the team that's going to win.
yeah.
But
Hey,
like we've been saying, I've been saying this: Alabama versus Michigan. That was just based in the national championship game. Good, strong defense. Good, solid offense. Like their offense cancel each other out. So it's basically whose defense is going to be more solid. And it
yep.
was Michigan at the end. Michigan was selling for a little bit. Couldn't stop a run against Jalen Milroe. Jalen Milroe was running all of them in the second half. But hey, special teams, that's gonna be a big issue. Fumble, muff
Special
punt, like
special
bro.
teams,
Mm-hmm.
special teams, special teams, special teams. That's what it come down to for Michigan, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Their defense is gonna hold their offense down every single time. It's gonna hold them down every single time. Michigan's defense is way better than I thought. The front seven, the way that they was moving Bama around is kind of scary, bro. We've never seen Bama really get moved around like that, like how me and DJ was talking about in the chat today. But it's scary, bro. And somehow, hey, you you've been right all season, bro. I gotta
Mm-hmm.
admit, bro. You've been on it, bro. You've been on it, 100% for sure.
Yeah.
You was right about the Heisman. You was right about college football playoffs. Somehow Washington is still in there. Michigan is still they going to the chip, bro. But I gotta tip my hats off to Michigan. They played way better than I thought they were. Alabama, I just gotta say they just couldn't get past that defense, bro. Michigan's defense is really good, bro. Really, really, really good.
Yeah. And like, hey, I feel, hey, even though I hate to say it, like, bro, the college football playoff committee got all these games right. Like, they were all competitive. It wasn't a blowout.
Mm.
So hopefully the championship game be a nice, good, competitive, close game. Hopefully it won't be a blowout like TC versus Georgia last year.
Nah, I don't think so. I think it's going to be very competitive, bro, because it's going to put Michigan's defense to the test.
Mm-hmm.
Because Washington's offense is really good. Well, I like Washington's offensive coordinator, bro. And of course, your man back there, the quarterback for Washington, Michael Penix. He's still balling. So
Like I said,
he he
bro,
just he
I
just showing that he should have got the Heisman.
I said this. I wouldn't have been mad if they would have gave Michael Penix the Heisman. Like it could have been either way. It could
Yeah,
have been either way. Michael
he's still.
Penix, he's proven himself to be a first round drafted quarterback this time. But speaking
Yeah.
about first round drafted quarterbacks, with the loss against Washington, do you think Quinn Ewers should enter the draft after this college football playoff run?
Uh, I don't know, bro. I really don't. I really don't know. Honestly, bro, I'm not really a fan of Quinn Ewers because he hasn't really showed me. He's a good quarterback. Don't get me wrong. He's a great quarterback, but he's just not like one of my favorites. Somebody that I just sit there and really don't watch. I mean, he's a good quarterback, but I just feel like Texas definitely could have won that game, bro. I feel like he sold on that last drive. Like it was some of the throws that was questionable, but we're gonna see if he entered the draft or not. If he doesn't enter the draft, where do you see Texas going next year?
They're gonna go with Archie Man. Like I feel like if I was Quinn Ewers, after seeing the media all over Archie Manning during, and he's not even the starter, he barely even play a game. I would have been like, okay, if I come back the whole entire time, if we're losing by a field goal, they're gonna be chanting, "We want Archie Manning," no matter what. So why would I save myself the trouble? I've been playing good. I destroyed Oklahoma State. I had a competitive game against Washington. Who's to say he have a chance of getting drafted? Like
That's
he
what I
could,
was. Yeah, that's what I
but
was thinking. I'm like,
but
he's not even the favorite quarterback at his school right now. Like Arch Manning is getting paid millions of dollars in NIL money, getting all the media talk to him during the college football playoffs, and he's not even the starting quarterback. So I feel like Quinn Ewers is like not even nobody's even worried about him right now. And I feel like
mhm.
me personally, I have to feel like that would be a chip on my shoulder. And if he doesn't enter the draft, then I would look to, you
And I
know,
feel like if he entered the draft,
explore some more options.
I feel like if he entered the draft, he's a top 20 pick regardless. Like he's a first round quarterback. He had a great season. No, got injured. He played so much better than his first year around with Texas. Like especially against OSU. This is basically the same OSU defense from last year. And the way he played against OSU, well, besides the coordinators, too, I'm not gonna get onto that, but same OSU defense with bring back the same players, and the way he played against OSU last year, throwing a couple picks, and now this year playing almost perfect against OSU. I just
Yeah,
said only bad game he had was what? Uh, against Oklahoma. That's the only bad game. That's the rivalry game. So if
yeah,
I was him, hey, still have a chance of getting a top 20 pick, unless he wants to wait one more year and get drafted, be a top 10 pick, top 5 pick. Okay, I can see that because what quarterback next year? Shadur Sanders and is that
what? Probably
should
Milrow.
Mil Milrow too. So if he feel like he's confident enough to beat those two out next year, be the first pick overall. Hey, go be the first pick overall. But hey,
Yeah,
but next year he'd be playing with literally everybody against him on his home fan base. He makes one mistake, it's going to be like Caleb Williams and Spencer Rattler all over again. Even though not two different skilled players, but still, it's just playing with like someone having a knife to your back the whole entire game, holding you from ransom. So I feel
yep,
like it'd be a smart decision for him mentally too, and financially to go to the draft right now.
yeah.
But
So
we'll see. But
that's what you think he should just go ahead and get up out of there.
yeah.
Yeah, I think I would agree honestly. I mean, and his receivers is leaving too. Xavier Worthy probably
Mm-hmm.
leaving. He's going to the draft. I think he announced that today actually
Yeah, I saw that on
that he
Instagram.
might be going to the draft. Adonai Mitchell probably not staying. So I mean, yeah, I think he definitely should consider it, bro. I mean, you know,
Mm-hmm.
he's gonna be real interesting to see though.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be real interesting to see. But speaking about leaving for the draft, transfer portals, and all this stuff, making the bowl game less interesting. If you were part of the NCAA committee, how would you help solve the bowl game issue?
Ah, put six, put at least 12 teams in there, bro, in the college football playoffs. Let's make that happen.
Well, it's gonna happen next year.
Let's make that happen. That's really my only, and
See,
I've
see,
make
I
it
understand
more competitive to where you know it's not going to be blowouts. Like I feel like I seen Liberty played against
Oregon
Oregon. Why?
because they're an undefeated Group 5 team.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Look at the
Traditions.
level. Look at it's levels to this, bro. Like you said, it's levels. Would you put Liberty against Michigan?
No.
Oregon was undefeated for most of the season. They were talking about putting them in the college football playoff. So why would you put them against Liberty in a bowl game? I
Hey,
just feel like
luckily,
they could have
luckily,
did a little bit better with some of these bowl games, but
yeah, yeah, like some of these bum teams losing to the SEC. I'm not saying no names, but you know what I'm talking about.
we're
Uh,
not talking about Oklahoma State though. That's what we're not
hmm
talking about.
Being the second best team in Texas.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's crazy.
but like I said,
Nobody
I
wants.
feel like they should not open the transfer portal until after the bowl game is over. After the bowl game season is over, like players entering the transfer portal before championship week. Like the first player was like Will Howard that I heard of entering the transfer portal before like the playoffs, like before the bowl game season, like.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got some like understand people leaving for the draft and trying to sit out for the draft. That makes sense. But now it's even worse with people leaving early for the transfer portal. They're not even be able to play for teams right now. So might as well let they might as well wait till after the bowl season's over and then transfer.
Yeah, that's smart.
Mm-hmm.
That's way smarter. I think that would be
Yeah, but
better.
only reason why they can't do that is well because I think the transfer portal it opens up when like you can transfer for like colleges like your when the semester opens up. That's
Yeah,
probably why. So that I think that's the reason why. So we probably won't see that happening. But hey, just a suggestion. Just a suggestion, NCAA, if you're listening.
for sports purposes though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But let's talk about the NFL and let's talk about the number one seed, the Baltimore Ravens, clinching number one seed. Man, which I say by the way, another prediction. I said the Ravens are going to go to the Super Bowl. Not a prediction of mine. This
Knock on
little.
wood, bro. Knock on wood.
Hey,
We don't need no jinx.
hey,
We don't need no jinx, man. Hey, man. I've been saying it all year though. What I've been saying, man.
hey,
As long as
Lamar
we stay
Jackson.
healthy, as long
Yep.
as we stay healthy, as long as we stay healthy, bro. Nobody wants to see us in the league, bro. Nobody.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna stand on it.
Hey,
Give
Lamar been
Lamar,
playing
give
little. Lamar been playing little quarterbacky, right?
a little quarterbacky, bro. Give him that MVP, bro. Y'all trying to give an
Mm-hmm.
MVP to somebody that's making 870K. He making
Mm-hmm.
870K for a reason. Lamar, the highest was one of the highest paid quarterbacks in the history of the NFL for a reason, bro.
Hey,
Get that man an MVP. Like
like that one.
18 for 21. That's not normal,
Mm-hmm.
bro. Come on,
Mm-hmm.
man.
Like, bro, I just don't see why people hate him. They still call him a running back. Hey, he's playing great as a running back right now. Best passing running back of all time. Like,
Greatest running back of all time.
like I said, he improved. Like from the game when I first started watching him play this season when he played against the Browns, his pocket presence, him not giving up on the play quite yet. Like in his rookie year and sophomore year, third year, he already probably scrambled for 2,000 rushing yards right now. But
He's
he's staying
patient.
good. He's patient. He has control of the game, and that's all people have been asking for the past year. He's healthy. You can tell he's been putting in the work. You can definitely tell he's been putting in the work. And now
He
flowers are due. His flowers are due. Getting his second MVP, in my opinion, should be unanimous. I'm sorry. I wouldn't be mad if people give Chris McCaffrey. I would love to see a running back or a wide receiver get MVP. But hey, if you're gonna give it to a quarterback, give it to Lamar, not Brock Purdy, not Josh Allen. I don't know why people saying Josh Allen. All right, Josh Allen has 15 interceptions. Okay.
yeah. Say that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, most valuable player. That's what MVP stand for. He's the most valuable player to his team. Like the Ravens are nothing without Lamar. We've done seen that when he wasn't healthy, and y'all see what happens when he healthy.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't and since he's been in the league he hasn't had a full season to play since he's been in the
Mm-hmm.
league, bro. So it's that time, bro. It's that time. It's his time to
Yeah,
shine. Like
but. Mm-hmm. But hey, if Hey, if you want to get someone else MVP, if Tyreek Hill gets 2,000 rushing yards, come on. You gotta give him. You gotta at least consider him MVP right there too.
But bro, you gotta look. Okay, I see where you're going with this. I see why people say Christian McCaffrey. But
Hmm.
when the Ravens played Christian McCaffrey, what happened?
He had a decent game, but not like Lamar.
When Tyreek Hill played the Ravens, what happened?
Decent game, but then beat them.
Okay, so who should be the MVP?
Lamar Jackson.
Okay, then that's the end of the discussion, bro.
Hey, but those are the only three candidates I have, in my opinion. Those three
Only
players.
yes, I agree. I agree. I completely agree. Only three candidates. But at the end of the day, when those teams play each other, man, who gonna win? Who's winning it out? Like
Hey,
who's playing better?
the MVP.
The MVP of the league.
Hmm. Yeah. But speaking about the AFC North, there's a team that can still make. There's a third team that can still make the playoffs if the Ravens sit. I'm assuming the Ravens are gonna sit out all their starters so they won't get hurt. No, they already
Yep.
have the number one spot. Can Mason, the GOAT of Oklahoma State University, can Rudolph can lead the Pittsburgh Steelers to the playoffs?
We gotta see this Saturday at 4 o'clock, man. We gotta see this Saturday. I wouldn't be mad if the Steelers, the Ravens already got our spot locked up. We don't have nothing to lose. We don't we I wouldn't but seeing Mason Rudolph ball out, it just makes me happy, bro. Cause finally,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why you started Kenny Pickett in the first place and you were winning with Mason Rudolph in the past, you know what I'm saying?
I
But
just feel
seeing
like
Mason Rudolph
if it wasn't for the helmet incident, they wouldn't even
mm-hmm,
consider drafting Kenny Pickett, especially wasting
facts.
their first round draft pick. Like for the past couple years, the Pittsburgh Steelers with their first round draft picks has not been hitting. Najee Harris been pretty playing bad. He's getting outplayed by their undrafted rookie from last year, Jalen Warren. Shout out Oklahoma State right there. And then you got Kenny Pickett too.
Hey, shout out all the Oklahoma State alums balling right now. Justice Hill, Tyler Wallace, Mason Rudolph, and Jalen Warren, man.
And
We're gonna
Tyreek
see that.
Hill.
And Tyreek. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. But hey, I wanna see Mason Rudolph ball out. But he's gonna have a tough challenge ahead of him, bro, against this Raven defense. The Raven defense it's a scrappy defense and we get after them. So it's gonna
And
be a
also, this is a
good
rivalry
game.
game. The backups of the Ravens can go out and beat the Steelers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It is a rivalry, and the Ravens gotta come with it too. Though the Steelers ain't gonna back down at all. So you know, but we do got home field advantage at M&T Bank. Hopefully the R12 man come through up there in Baltimore, man. So
yeah.
we gonna
Hey, but
see.
we also got two teams fighting for a division spot. Miami, the Miami Dolphins, and the Buffalo Bills. If the Buffalo Bills, they can miss the playoffs altogether. But if the Bills win,
But they can
they'll win
also be the
division.
number 2 seed. That is crazy. That
Mm-hmm.
is insane.
That is crazy.
Hey man,
So, hey.
it's exciting football. It's exciting football this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
And then, hey, Philadelphia, they need the Commanders to beat the Cowboys and them being the Giants.
yep.
Mm-hmm.
But the Eagles sold themselves last week, so.
Oh, bro. Bro, Brian Johnson gotta go. I'm not even an Eagles fan. Why are you calling a QB draw, a QB power, a wide receiver screen, not to AJ Brown, not to Devontae Smith? Devontae Smith was doing the blocking. Now he hurts because of that. To Kenneth Gainwell, your backup running back. Come on. And it's so
Whoever
frustrating
called
seeing.
whoever called that play called Alabama's play call yesterday for the
Mm-hmm.
game for last play of the game.
Yeah.
Facts.
Facts. All right, but
Yeah.
let's slowly transition. Oh yeah, and also my Denver Broncos are out of the playoffs. I know, even though with the win, them benching Russell Wilson so he won't get paid.
Hey, it's a y'all had a heck of a season though. I will say that y'all was on a
Hey,
nice little winning streak, bro.
most exciting season I ever had. Like people have been saying that, like, oh, because of the Russell Wilson thing, like with Sean Payton benching him, like Sean Payton should be fired. But like, hey, Sean Payton gave the Denver Broncos their best season since 2015. A lot of
Yeah,
ups, a lot of downs. Being the Chiefs since September of 2015. Come on, I
yeah,
want.
y'all had a great season, bro. I will say
Mm-hmm.
that.
Yeah, shout out to Sean Payton, the boys there. Cortland Sutton playing like the best receiver from the 2018 draft class because he is. And Russell Wilson too, even though he made a lot of dumb mistakes, like throwing 3 interceptions against the Texans. But hey,
Yeah,
he did his job. I hope he gets to a good team. He's probably going to the Steelers or Patriots. So, but let's slowly transition to the NBA because this game went over. So there's these two teams: a big high market team who's number one in the East, and a team that barely gets market in in the southwest of the country, near Texas, near Missouri, near Kansas, the Oklahoma City
where
Thunder
the
beating the
where the
Boston
tumbleweed
Celtics.
where the
Where the
tumbleweeds roll across the plain, man.
mm-hmm.
Tell
Come
them stay
on,
on that side, Emmanuel. Tell them stay on that
stay.
side.
Time to stay off that side. Come on. People, hey, we're the best team in the NBA. If we beat the best team in the NBA, we're now the best team in the NBA. We beat the
We
defending
beat all the
champions.
best teams in the NBA. We beat the number one team in the West in the Timberwolves. We beat the Nuggets by Lord knows how much. What, 30 almost? We just
Mm-hmm.
beat the Celtics. We were up by 18. We shouldn't have blew that lead. We were up 18 in the third quarter. We shouldn't have blew that lead. Shea's 23rd 30-point game of the season. He had 36 today. 36, 7 and 5. MVP again. He's the most valuable player again. Like,
Mm-hmm.
bro, tell them stay on that side, man. We don't want them. We don't want them on our side, bro. Because once they get on that side, that's when the Thunder start playing bad. But we got that little chip on our shoulder, bro. Going up in Oklahoma City, bro. From KD to Russ to James Harden to
Mm-hmm.
being completely trash, going through the rebuild mode, being in the Philadelphia 76ers trust the process mode, back to being up and skyrocket, bro. I'm excited, bro. I'm so excited for the Thunder, bro.
I'm so excited, especially with
Man,
all the draft picks, all the assets we have.
hey, bro. We just need, bro, like we've been saying all season on this podcast, bro. Like we've been saying all season on this podcast. The only thing that the Oklahoma City Thunder is missing, just one rebounder shot blocker to go along with shit, and it's over with.
Mm.
One thing that I noticed today when I was watching the game against the Celtics, bro, Kristaps spaced us out so good. He brought shit out to the 3-pointer a lot of the time, a lot of plays this game, and he spreaded the floor out, and it allowed a lot of back cuts and open layups and dunks for the Celtics, and that's the reason that they
Mm-hmm.
came back because Kristaps was spreading the floor. Kristaps had a hell of a game though; he had 30, bro. So, but we just missing that one piece, that 1-4 or that 1-5 to go along with shit, and it's championship basketball from here on out, bro. Shit, like I said,
Mm-hmm.
bro. SGA is going to win a championship before he leaves the Oklahoma City Thunder,
Oh
and
yeah,
I'm standing on it.
I agree. I definitely agree. But sorry, I'm trying, but oh yeah, that's what we got. I'm about to end this podcast before I talk about the big trade. The first major trade in the NBA, OG Anunoby to the Knicks for RJ Barrett and my namesake, Immanuel quickly. Thoughts about that trade?
Stupid trade on the Knicks' part. The Raptors won it, bro. The Raptors won the trade, in my opinion. Uh,
In my opinion, I feel like I understand why the
they
Knicks
traded. They
made a
traded some of their
trade.
best score. I understand, but then again, they traded some of their best scorers, bro.
Hmm.
Like
Like
RJ
I feel
Barrett's
like
giving you a
they
good 15. Emmanuel quickly is giving you a good 10 to 15 on some nights. Like, uh, but for OG Anunoby, I understand, but I just can't. If I'm the GM, I'm not making that happen, bro. I'm not. I'm
I
sorry.
feel like I feel like they don't have to give him Immanuel quickly because the lack of draft picks they have in the first place, with first
Mm-hmm.
round picks.
Yeah,
Shout out OKC right there, but
yeah.
like it makes sense because in the East there's a lot of good strong wings. You need to defend a lot of good strong wings. And OG Anunoby is that player that you can't. There's few of those players. Okay, he's not
Uh,
a super scorer. He averages around 16.5 points a game, but he's a great defender. He guarded LeBron in the playoffs. It didn't really work, but still, he guarded LeBron in the playoffs. So it makes sense, but I just don't like the fact they gave him a mail quickly because he almost won $6 million a year for you guys last year. I don't know
mm,
what's up with teams trading away their $6 million of the year candidates, but hey, it happens. Yeah, but
yeah,
that's pretty much what I'll have for this week. A little short one right here. Hope you guys had a great New Year's. First podcast of the year. Many more.
yes,
Hope
sir.
hope hope we got. I need to talk with some people so I can get some guests on the podcast. But
Oh yeah,
hmm
we about to make that happen, man. It's gonna be
yeah,
off
we got.
season for some football players too. We definitely gotta
hmm
make something happen, make something shake.
Hey, we're definitely going to bring my cousin back up here since let's see from before the season, not after the season. Shout out to
Oh
him
yeah,
getting his first sack.
hey, he stood on business this season, man. Shout out to
hmm
him, man. He stood on business this season.
he really, everything he said about the team before the season, he was right. He
And he
said they
was
had
right.
good O
He was right.
line here, good D line, great defense. Like, hey, I was hating on them before, but now,
Yeah, shout out West Virginia. They did have a good season, man. I ain't even
hmm
gonna cap. They did have a
hmm
good season. They
a
played good.
surprising, a surprising thing for West Virginia. Unlike other schools that didn't really surprise me that much.
Yeah,
hmm
yeah. They had a decent season. I can't even cap.
hmm
So
Yeah, but all came to end thanks to two Oklahoma State man,
yeah,
former
but
Oklahoma State, Stephen Johnson with the Cats for Houston. That ended
hmm
their season. That hurt. I watched it. I'm like, man, hey. But
man,
before
we
we get
miss
off,
Boogie, man. Boogie, if you watching this, come back in a Cowboys uniform, man. We need
mm,
you. We need some targets now, bro. Like,
I heard they bring back most of the receivers with. Oh man, what was his name, bro? Why am I blanking right now?
I'm really just kidding. I think the only receiver that we really just had enter the transfer portal was uh
Blaine.
uh Jaden Blaine Green and Jaden Bray. I think that's the only
hmm
two we're really losing. But
Yeah. Hey, West Virginia got themselves someone for with Jaden Bray.
you said what now?
Hey, West Virginia really got someone for the receivers.
Yeah.
hmm
But I think
Yeah.
Jaden Bray is gonna be more like a blocking receiver out there in West Virginia though.
Really?
I don't think they're gonna target him as much. And I feel
Mm.
like that's gonna hurt him when it comes down to like the draft stock. But
hmm
he's a
But
good target to have.
yeah, Oklahoma State bringing back Xavier Rogers, Brandon Presley. I say Bailey, Brandon Presley, and yeah, that's the one with the most receiving yards. So,
Who's our QB, bro? Who's our QB, bro?
well, and
I know Alan
hope
Bowman is thinking about coming back, but
please
he
no,
has to wait
please
on
no.
I think he has to wait on like the NCAA or something like that. But
hmm
in your eyes, who's our are we bringing in a QB from the transfer portal or what?
I would love us to bring in the QB from the transfer portal, but it's probably gonna be Zane Flores. Mike Gundy's he doesn't he doesn't like trying after these 4 and 5 stars for quarterbacks. You can't tell me that at school, especially the last 3 years, being really competitive in the Big 12. No quarterback wanted to come to Oklahoma State.
Uh huh.
We're not even a consideration. But schools like Miami and these other schools that haven't been good for a long time could. So, hey, we'll see. Like, especially like one person I wanted, like the former Texas quarterback, dude who
Well,
went toe to toe with Caleb Williams.
uh, uh, but what's the name?
I think Casey
I know.
Williams.
Huh?
Casey Williams.
Oh, you talking? What's his? Are you talking about? He went to USC.
Casey Thomas.
Oh, Casey Thompson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Isn't
I'm just
he at
saying
Nebraska? He's at Nebraska now, right?
yep, fifth time quarterback.
Yeah.
So hey, we could have had him in after Spencer Sanders lost. He left Nebraska for FAU after him with Nebraska. So there's no way we could have brought them in.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah, but
we just gotta throw some players the bag, bro. That's what I'm trying to think.
mhm.
Just give them a little bit of bag.
Yeah, but you want to sell your socials real quick?
Yes, sir. Not J.Jack on Instagram. The real JJack _ on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it.
And primetime.alpha, follow the podcast everywhere: TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, everything you listen podcasts on.
Yes, sir, man.
Yes,
Like and
sir.
subscribe. Share the video.
Yep.
We lit. We back.
Hey, let's
2024. It's up, man.
hey, let's get 2025. We have 25,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Oh
That's
yeah,
the
that's
goal right
facts.
there.
That's facts.
That's the
COVID
goal
year
right
is
there.
up. COVID year is
Mm-hmm.
up, man. Mamba
Mm-hmm.
mentality. We locked in. Locked in.
Mm-hmm. We're
What
locked
Lamar
in.
Jackson say? Oh, we locked in. We locked
Mm-hmm.
in.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
All right. See y'all later.
All right, man.